Hello, my name is Bunny, and I'm going to be sharing a fun film fact about design with you. Today is on the reason for the color of the Bride of Frankenstein's hair in the 1935 film Bride of Frankenstein. It often goes around as a fun fact that the actress's hair in the film is red, as it matches Elsa Lanchester's natural hair color. Part of the reason for that is in order to maintain the contrast desired for the striking white streaks, as Jack Pierce, the stylist, wanted to convey the electrifying of her birth through her styling, and the overall desire for Bride of Frankenstein's aesthetic was to mix the morbid with the glamorous, just to have a contrast in her themes, so she's both beautiful and scary of sorts. It's often presented as, oh my god, Bride of Frankenstein's a ginger. No, the desire was for her to appear as having black hair, but black could often record or film too dark. That's the only way I can describe it. So another way to exemplify this is the style or the colorized set photos of the original Addams Family show, which was predominantly made up of colors on a red spectrum, so reds, pinks, etc., and turquoise, because the way that those filmed gave different tones of gray, so that when the actors and actresses themselves were in their dark clothing that would have been blacks in the colors that we would expect, then they would not blend in or be lost within the background. And it also allowed for creating a eccentric feel to the Addams Family home. I feel weird. So looping that back around to the Bride of Frankenstein, since the goal was this stark contrast of the white streaks on her hair and the updo, using that very loosely, the desire was to show how she was created and do so in a way that was peculiar, eye-catching, whatever descriptor you would want to tie to it, while maintaining the contrast necessary for it to appear properly on black and white film. Other examples of this can be seen in that eyeliner was often, well, not necessarily often, but eyeliner and mascara, it could be desirable to have that be red because it still created depth without the intensity that black would have. All sorts of odd colors were used in makeup for similar purposes. So if you saw how somebody looked going to film, it would look like they had done their makeup, in the dark or with reckless abandon of the colors used. Like yellow is a common one for lipstick. Purple could be common for blush, all because of how those tones were picked up in the filming process. It did not allow for the traditional colors that we picture when we see it. And that's just that's my nerdy fact of the day.